Besides the fact that we're moving south and it's colder and colder, how do you feel?
Well, we're moving south and it's getting colder and colder. What day is it? 3?
4.
4? It's day 4. And my feet feel pretty rotten. But it's Sunday. It's flat, so I want to get some pretty good kilometers in to make up for the slow days through the mountains. So I want to get past this the plain of Komotini, whatever it's called. That's what I'm calling it. Garmin on Strava started. That's everywhere we've gone so far. Look how close we were to the border. It's still crazy to me. The blue line. Watch. Okay, I'm finally in a decently sized town. It's called Arana. And it's majority Muslim, Turkish. I think these are tobacco leaves. They're dry now, I can't tell. I just am putting 2 and 2 together. So those drying racks, of course, must be tobacco. And these must be the tobacco plants. These are the leaves that make your cigarette. In these majority Muslim towns, or Turkish towns, to be specific, I wonder if, like in Australia and like in America, where in Australia when we would go to school, and high school, university, even corporate stuff, what they'll say is, before the meeting starts, before the assembly starts, they say, we would like to acknowledge the Aboriginal, the original people of this land. We're going to give them a 1-minute silence, just to acknowledge that, you know, we colonized them, we conquered them, and we inflicted massive pain. I wonder if here in the Turkish towns, within Greece, here in Evros and Rhodope, if they say, we would like to acknowledge the Greek people that we massacred and genocided. I doubt it. So to give you an understanding of why there are Turks here, why there are Muslims here, because it's not just Turks. There are 3 types of Muslims in Greece. Most of them do live here in Western Thrace. And so there's 3 types. There's Roma, who are Muslim. There are Pomaki, which are Bulgarians who were mainly Paulicians, a type of Christian during the East Roman Empire, and then converted to Islam under the Ottomans. And then the last amount is the Turks, who came here in 1354, and they are ethnic Turks. During this almost 700 years of Ottoman occupation, the Turks outnumbered the Greeks 4-1, and they owned 84% of the land. I mean, obviously they took it by force when they came to Greece, and 700 years later, they outnumbered us and owned 84% of the land.
Just drove to the first meeting point, the first location, next to a church. We are jumping from church to church, seeking God's protection. Cooking some stuff. His mood wasn't like super good this morning. He wasn't super excited because his feet are fucked. We might need new shoes or something, but of course where to buy them. But yeah, hopefully he's gonna get here, he's gonna eat, he's gonna get some rest, and then rock the last leg of the day. We'll see.
1923, the Bulgarians won with the Greeks the first Balkan War, and they took but from the Greeks I speak to, they seem to have no problem. So who am I to say? Καλημέρα. Τι κάνεις? Τι φυτεύεις εδώ? Α, καπνό. Α, το είδα και δεν ήξερα. Ωραία. Τελειώνει, όλο το καλοκαίρι.
Ναι.
Και τα βάζεις σε... Και πού, τι τσιγάρες? Ωραία. Αυτό είναι το πιο μεγαλύτερο της Komotini. Τέλεια. Ας καλά. This is the problem with trusting Western technology in the Balkans. They'll tell you, oh yeah, there's a road there. Firstly, that's the road. And secondly, that's the river. I mean, it's not too deep, but my feet are going to get wet, so... An affordable part of the river, I had to go up a bit. But fucking Google Maps really did a number on me there. Hopefully this is the only part of the river. I've got to get through that bush somehow. Anyway. Ah, what the fuck? Oh, cabron. That was insane. Everything thorns, and I just bushwhacked through the whole thing. Alright, now that I've been molested by rose bushes, whatever the fuck, agathia, let me smell some of this tobacco. Doesn't smell like tobacco at all.
You're probably not, but in case you're wondering how we charge batteries, how we take showers, let me just show you our little ecosystem, because I'm pretty proud of it, actually. So this is how we charge batteries. We have like these solar panels that charge this thing right here during the day, of course. As you can see now, it's kind of sunny, so we get a pretty decent input, but ideally this number should be around 80 for this thing to charge at a decent speed. And then here you can see how much power is being sucked out of it. In this case around 9, because my phone is plugged in. And of course then we try to charge the batteries whenever the caravan is moving, because we get power from the engine. And then this is how we shower. So we have like this black soft container, which kind of like heats up the water, but it doesn't work that well, especially in this season. Like probably the water after, like all day long, after a day of sunlight, the water is probably at 20-25 degrees, which is better than 5 or 10, but still, it is what it is, right? Then this is where George is sleeping. Underneath here we have some storage, clothes, and like plates and stuff. And then up there is where I am sleeping, but of course now it's closed. And then at the back we have water and toiletries. And then here we've got food, more food, and the big camping stove. And then we also got a smaller camping stove here. And then there is this little fridge, which is connected to a battery next to it, which is charged by a fixed solar panel on the roof. But we've got just some meat inside, nothing crazy. However, he just decided to not stop in this little village. He's gonna get from Santa to Komotini, or Komotini, whatever, in one single leg. Not sure that's the best idea, but whatever. And yeah, I also aborted the idea of cooking because if he's gonna get there, I'm pretty sure he wants to eat at a restaurant. I almost forgot that working on Sunday in Greece is not a thing.
Alright, I'm just coming into Komotini and I am welcomed by a very familiar sight. A Armenian cross. As you probably learned because you follow me on YouTube, the Armenian, those tablets basically, every single one is unique. They say it's like a snowflake, every single one is unique. Okay, I'm at the center of Komotini.
Look at that guy.
I'm in pain. You know, it's obvious by the limp, but I smashed out 35k just non-stop. So I'm probably just gonna have a good hour and a half rest here and then do 2 more hours, so 10 more k. I'm very exhausted, but we have 15k more to go to hit 50k, which means we have no choice but to continue. You think I know how to use this watch by now? Started my phone, Strava is still going, coordinates there. All right.
Looking pretty good.
Okay, so holy shit, I can't see anything. Alrighty, we have arrived at Bolianthos. So the first half of today we did like 35k, now it's like 15. Save. Strava, which carried all day, 53 kilometers, 12 hours, 42 minutes. Average pace 18, including the stop. Done. From Santa plus Komotini here to wherever the fuck we are. And then coordinates there, I guess.